with Rochelle Lucas.
Yes.
We are cooking up a storm, and what better way to do it than in the great outdoors?
So I wanted to show you, we have a 90-second preheat, and it says add food right now on the front panel, if you can read that real quick before I open the lid. But it even tells you when to add the food. There we go. It says add food. So you know when that preheat is done, it's gonna take the guesswork out of all of your grilling meats. So now we know that grill is nice and hot. I have the probe in the steaks. I showed you just before the break how to use that. And now I'm gonna add these steaks. Listen to the sizzle. Do you hear that sizzle?
Oh, come on.
That is wonderful. And so you're gonna get those same char grill marks that you would on our charcoal grill, except now you're using electric with wood fire pellets to give you that wonderful wood fire smoke flavor. You'll also notice I'm adding my vegetables in here. They're not gonna fall through the grate.
Good point.
You know, we're gonna be able to get all of our vegetables without losing them to the fire, but we can still have that nice touch of smoked flavor, even with the grill being electric. And so I love that you can just plug it in. I love that you can just use the probe. And then you'll notice on the front here, it will tell you the 2 different temperatures. This is what I was telling you about, where we have them pre-programmed with the right settings. So I set it to medium, which medium rare is gonna be 116 degrees. It's currently at 82 degrees. And so this will know when it comes up just to the right temperature. So it really takes the guesswork. I mean, steaks are usually kind of easy, but when you're doing larger meats, like your pork shoulder, like your brisket, you wanna make sure that it's at that perfect temperature.
That's really intelligent. You know, there's a lot going on there to kind of acclimate the temperatures and then the timing and all of that. Ninja excels in so many of those technological ways, but it's always super easy. And I do want to point out, you don't always have to add that smoked flavor at all.
No, not at all. And so you could add the smoked flavor to your steaks if you wanted, but you also don't, you can use it just as a regular grill. You can use it just as a regular griddle. And we're giving you that extra piece, that extra griddle this time, because we know you like to take this with you to the tailgate. We know you like to take this with you camping. And we want you to be able to cook all of your favorite foods. You can even use the bake function, and like we showed with the mac and cheese there, you can use traditional bakeware as well, especially with the bake function.
Look
at
that brisket.
I know.
That is glorious.
That color is from the smoked flavor, and so you're getting that same wood fire grill smoked flavor that you would get at your favorite barbecue place, except now you're able to do it at home. I have the griddle ready, so I'm gonna pop this open. I just wanna watch your hands there. So now we can make our pancakes, and we can do our eggs. So whether you're camping and you want to grill the night before and you do your brisket the night before and then have it ready to do your pancakes the next morning, now we're able to do that. Let me show you one of my other favorite things to do on a griddle. I'm going to make a little nest here with some cheese. We're going to do some melted cheese and then put an egg right in the middle to do some egg tacos. This makes it nice and crispy. It makes it nice and cheesy. You know, so you can do all those favorite diner style
and it's so easy to clean up. Look,
and
that's a non-stick griddle.
It cleans up really easy. It is dishwasher safe, but I do want to point out it is non-stick, so it's really easy to clean even if you're out camping, even if you're at the tailgate. I'm just going to let that cheese kind of harden up a little bit.
So good, doesn't it?
The pancakes are already really fluffy and already bubbling, so you know those are going to be done really quick. But look at how non-stick this is. So that shows you how easy it is to clean in the fact that it's non-stick. So yeah, you could put it in your dishwasher, but you really don't need to. You know, you're gonna be able to do this really easily, you know, even just with some soap and water. Look, these pancakes are already done. That's how hot the griddle is.
That's a good point. How hot does it get?
It will go up to 450 degrees.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You can adjust the temperature just like you would with your stove. I love it because you're able to do so many different things. You have the grill plate, you have the smoker box, and you have the griddle plate. So you've got 2 different cooktops. You have 2 different ways of cooking. You can cook with smoke and without smoke, plus you have that built-in probe that's gonna make sure that your meats are done to perfection every single time. I'm gonna add some more pancakes here because it is the morning, but you can also do your Philly cheesesteaks. You can do like a hibachi grill if you wanted with shrimp, which we can do it a little bit later. So there's so many different things you can cook with it. We are giving you a recipe book as well, but we also include in that recipe book all kinds of different
techniques and ways to, like I learned so much. I sat down and just read through like, how do I really want it. Our first thing, we did a brisket. In fact, I called my guy this morning after I prepped the show and I'm like, babe, why don't you go to the store and get us another brisket? Because I'm in the mood after having this grill today.
Yeah.
When you think about it, it's like everybody wants a grill. You know, you need a grill. It's the all-American, all-Americana kind of like backyard barbecue get-together. But this is so much more. I want to say better because it is, but I mean that because it is so much more than a grill. It gives you so many more options. It's way easier to clean. I mean, the fact of the matter is, it's the perfect size. It's not too big, like most grills, way too big. You end up putting so much charcoal in there and you're like, you waste it all and you get that chemical flavor in your foods.
Yeah.
You get none of that here. You can use the wood pellets and those are included or not, and you will for certain things. Maybe it's just for your, did you see those barbecued ribs, the way that the crispy, crunchy, like almost the stickiness on the outside, that perfect result. That's what you're gonna get every time, and you, guess what? You can take this with you.
You can.
It's small enough you can literally
It has handles built on the side. It makes it really easy. Look, it's so non-stick. I was able to flip that egg and cheese so easily. It's not sticking to the bottom, and so this is how easy it is to make your food. And then again, when you're doing your meats, you don't want your steak and your pork and your salmon to stick to it as well, because you spend a lot of money on those. You don't want to ruin them.
Oh, good.
Doesn't it? Here, I'll make a little taco with it. So this is my favorite little breakfast to do. It's basically a little breakfast taco.
Love this idea.
This is messy. If you want to eat it, I might give you a fork because you're on air, but I'm going to give you a little plate. But look at the egg. The egg will actually kind of, you can break the yolk. There we go. Look at the broken yolk there.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Oh, yeah. So that is a wonderful little breakfast taco that we just made.
Am I weird
Super
that I get so
easy.
excited about such things?
I get really excited about food too. I think that's why I like you so much, Callie, because we both get excited about food. So I'm going to put a little bit of onions on here. Here's a fork if you want to go, if you want to dig into that. I'll do some more pancakes
really
here too.
Cute and cool.
But again, look at how easy it is to clean. Like the pancakes aren't sticking, the cheese, the eggs aren't sticking. That's how easy it is to clean at the end of the day.
Oh, ooey gooey, cheesy, eggy goodness. Oh my goodness sakes. Well, I am so glad you guys are with us on this Sunday morning. This is your chance to get your day started on the right foot. Maybe it is getting that Father's Day gift that you know Dad's gonna love. Mother's Day, Father's Day, a family's day, like a startup of the summer season kind of gift for the household. We've got 4 colors still to choose from. We've got them in the charcoal gray, the navy, the green, or the cinnamon. The cinnamon is a beautiful, like a deep, like a brown red. It's really pretty. And in addition to that, I think I saw up on the screen, we do have this table. If you're looking for some place to put your grill and start your own, backyard, like outdoor barbecue station, we've got these tables available for you as well from Ninja. But all we can say is this is a steal of a deal today.
So our steaks are done. I wanted to just show you where I'm just gonna pull out the probe here. So again, that probe is built in. It's got a little storage compartment right under the panel there, so it's always there when you need it. Look at the char marks on these steaks, Callie. Look at how we're able to get that nice char grilled flavor and have it done to perfection every single time. Look at how it's nice and pink in the middle, perfectly charred on the outside. This is exactly how I like my steaks. This is exactly what I programmed in with that probe, with having it medium rare. And so we've got 10 different doneness levels. We have a chart that's included in the book, so you know exactly what number to hit for your favorite doneness level. So you're going to get perfect steaks every time. You're going to get perfect brisket every time. Your smoked salmon, all of these wonderful different meats. So whether you want to do something like do a pulled pork, which we've got coming up, if you want to stay tuned and we'll show you that pulled pork. If you want to do a brisket, if you want to do a smoked salmon, or if you just want to do burgers, it will do up to 30 hot dogs. So
does it really?
Yeah. So come up, to 4th of July when you want to do hot dogs or hamburgers, it can do those as well. So it does so many different things. We're giving you the griddle plate now, which is included, and the probe, which were not included before. So there's so many different things. Oh, and you got the wings. Look at the wings. We pulled
out of the air basket that you're getting, the air fryer basket.
Bring it up. Yeah.
That's a ton of wings,
I
and
love
that's
it.
the kind of capacity. You can make a little, or you can make a lot.
You can make a little, or you can make a lot. You can just do a couple burgers, or you can do 3 pounds of wings. Here, I'll take this from you if you want.
Sure.
We're gonna create a little barbecue buffet here, essentially, for the crew on this table, because what I've got next is some ribs. And so we did a whole rack of ribs. And did you hear that doo-doo-doo?
Yep.
I love that sound. Look at the smoke here.
My
I love that
Lord.
sound because if you're out enjoying your party and you don't want to forget that you've got something on the grill, that will kind of tell you that the food is done. That little doo-doo-doo, dinner is done, the food is done. But look at the color on these ribs. Oh my goodness, this is the smoke flavor, and I'm actually gonna just flip it over so I can see the bone and pull it apart from the bone and cut it so you can kind of see how tender, delicious, and juicy it is on the inside. So that caramelization on the outside, that is that real wood fire smoke flavor. Imagine what you'd pay for a full rack of ribs at your favorite barbecue joint.
$35?
Yes, and now you can do this at home enjoying your backyard, enjoying the nice weather in the springtime, in the summertime. I love that I'm able to do this so easily. And you know, this is something special when you're able to cook like this at home, make this for your loved ones. You know, you become the kind of star of the show. Like, you know, you're able to make this wonderful food. Everybody's going to ask you how you're doing it. Here we go. Here we go. We've got a whole buffet here.
I mean, what is better than sitting in your backyard and you can smell somebody else's grill?
Oh, it brings everybody to the backyard, doesn't it?
Oh, somebody's grilling. I want to grill.
Yeah.
It's the thing to do when the weather is nice, and quite frankly, even when it's not.
Yeah.
With this grill, I have moved this indoors when I didn't use it as a smoker, just to grill up some burgers because I didn't want to mess up my whole stovetop.
Yeah.
It's just easier and faster. Speaking of faster, though, I was looking at some times comparisons. It was amazing. Let's talk about like a pork shoulder. Normally in a traditional smoker, a pork shoulder would take about 7 hours.
Yeah.
In this, it takes 4.
It's 40% faster than traditional smokers. So any of those traditional smokers too, you have to constantly reload them with pellets. This one, all you have to do is use a half a cup of pellets per recipe, and that's all you need to get this wonderful, beautiful caramelization and smoke flavor. So you don't have to continually add pellets. It's gonna save you time and money. This is so tender, look at the bone. It's just falling off the bone.
Look at that, I love it. That's what you're looking for.
You know, I don't know anybody that doesn't love saving time and money. Those are our two most precious resources, right? And so
you're eating good food.
And eating good food. So now you're able to save time because it is 40% faster than traditional smokers. You're going to save money because it just takes a half a cup of real wood pellets, and you're able to get this wonderful, tender, delicious, and juicy ribs. Look at the color on that. Look at the smoked flavor on that.
You guys, can you imagine?
I know.
I wish you could reach through and take a bite with me.
I know.
They're just juicy, and you can take
fall off the bone.
Exactly.
Delicious. And a full rack of ribs it fits. So you just cut them in half, do your baby back ribs.
Gosh,
I mean, it's just so good. So imagine summertime, springtime, being able to do this in your backyard. Your whole backyard's going to smell amazing.
And then the char of the corn on the cob with that smoky flavor. By the way, we've got a lot of cool things here at HSN from Butcher Box. So if you're looking for more protein, if you want things to be sent your way, we've got steaks and chicken breasts and burgers and dogs and all the things for the summertime fun barbecue situation.
I love it.
That is heaven on earth. What you're doing
It is
right
heaven
there.
on earth. So what we've done today so far, we've done a smoked salmon. We've used the griddle to do our pancakes and eggs for the morning. We've got some wings that we use the air fry basket for, and we added that nice kiss of smoked flavor to the wings as well. We did steaks, we did asparagus. There's nothing you can't do on your Ninja Grill. We're giving you 2 different cooktops with the griddle plate and the grill plate, plus the probe, which is going to take all the guesswork out of smoking your meat. So you're going to get that perfect temperature every single time.
Let me share with you, if you're just tuning in, I know it's halfway through this hour, a lot of people do a flip situation, looking for something to do on a Sunday. Well, I have something for you to do, and that is pick up this grill. It is more than a master grill, though. It's a master grill. It's a foolproof barbecue smoker. It's an outdoor air fryer. It is literally 7 different items in one. Ninja does the most incredible things. This is your chance to get something that gives you the capacity, as you can see right here. And with all of the extras that you're seeing on this table, you're getting all of this, even though it's $200 off of retail. Did you hear that? $200 off of the retail price. This is the Ninja Grill, and this is the Pro. This is absolutely all the things you're getting included, the covers included, all those accessories, the air basket, the griddle, the pellets, the probe is even included. I mean, just to get the 7-in-1, it's a $400 grill in any retail store that you find. It's $400 there. And then you buy all the other things separate. We give you all those things, and we take the price down to $279, and today 5 flex on everything, including our Today Special, free shipping on our Today Special. Something else I wanted to add, if you have an HSN card, you can add a 6th flex to make this even more affordable to get delivered to you. It would only be $46. But if you don't have the card, why don't you apply today? Here's what you're gonna see in your account when you get ready to check out. $40 off the top of the price, whatever it is that you're purchasing. $40 is this is our last day to do that special promotion for you to jump in as a VIP shopper with that HSN card. And from there on out, I mean, just enjoy being pampered here at HSN. And this is a perfect example of, I mean, when we do a Today Special, and especially, this is such an obvious, like, wow, star of the day at $200 less than retail. And it's something that everybody talks about. I know you've been wanting one, and I know that this is the one you're gonna fall in love with. The versatility is there. Let's talk about the 7 functions, Rochelle, because this is way more than just a grill or a smoker.
Absolutely. It's a grill, it's a smoker, it's an air fryer. It will also bake, roast, and dehydrate. If you can bake it in a baking dish, you can also bake it using that griddle plate because it's flat. So it is a master grill. It is gonna be your favorite smoker, but you can also use it to air fry and bake and dehydrate and roast. And you can use that wood fire smoke with all of those different functions. And so Callie, we once did a baked s'mores bread pudding and added a little kiss of smoke flavor to that. I've got some mac and cheese I'm gonna show you here in a minute where we added a little kiss of smoke flavor to that mac and cheese. And so, you know, if you can bake it and roast it, you can also add that smoke flavor. So you can use the smoker to do your big meats, but you can also use it for all of your air fry functions as well. So I've got some mac and cheese back here. This is some smoked mac and cheese. So that nice caramelization and color on the mac and cheese is from the smoke flavor. And so once I dig into this, you can kind of see how that looks. And so that's that wonderful smoke flavor. What I would do if I was at home too is I would take a little frozen jalapeno and grate the jalapeno on top. It gives it a nice little pop of green and also a nice little bit of spice. So look at how beautifully this turned out. And so when you've got your ribs, when you've got your smoked barbecue, when you've got your, you know, your pulled pork, add a little mac and cheese, and you can use any baking dish here.
I'm so glad you reminded me of this. I have not even done this with mine. I've had mine a year and a half. You learn something new all the time. To take your own casserole dish, anything oven safe, and put it right inside, because this is a convection. This is what's happening on the inside, is that air is rotating. So it's baking it, it's giving you, wow, look at that gorgeous crust on the top. And if you do add the smoke pellets, it'll add that smoky flavor too. I do love how easy it is to add the pellets, and it doesn't take but like a little bit of half a cup.
Just a half a cup, that's all it takes. So you don't have to continue to feed it. I know with traditional smokers, you constantly have to add more pellets. With this, all it takes is a half a cup, and that's all you need. You don't have to keep adding pellets. It's gonna save you time. It's also gonna save you money. Plus they're real wood pellets. So there's nothing chemical flavored in them. There's nothing that like that chemical flavor from charcoal that you usually get from charcoal. It is real wood fire smoke. Look at the cheese. It's so cheesy. Ooey gooey. But you're getting that real wood fire flavor from the basket. And then like I can just show you real quick here. We added some pellets here. This is the built-in smoke box. And you just add the pellets in here really easily. You hit that ignite button and they ignite, and they just have a nice slow and slow burn to add that wood fire smoke all throughout your food. Again, it has a convection fan at the top, so it's going to surround your food with that smoke flavor.
I don't know if you heard this part, but all you do is plug this in.
Oh, you just plug it in.
If you're
at
a campsite, you've got power, just plug it in. If you're in your backyard, just plug it into an outlet. If you're on the go, I mean, you can literally do this anywhere. It doesn't require any prep. You plug it in, turn it on, and it's ready for you. And you can see the smoke just billowing. This is a great shot right here.
Oh yeah, you can see it. We just started adding it to that. That's our pulled pork actually.
Oh,
but we can go to it. Let's go to it, and then we'll kind of go over everything.
This is the side where you would add just a tiny little scoop of the pellets.
Yeah.
Which we give you, and we give you 2 different types of pellets. We're giving you both the robust as well as the all-purpose. So one is balanced and mild and bright and sweet. One is more smoky and rich. So you're getting all of that as well.
There's that wonderful smoke. So we got a nice tight shot here so you can kind of see those pellets at work. That's the built-in pellet box. And so all you do is you add your half a cup of pellets there, hit that ignite button. Even if you're not using the smoker function, if you're using the air fry function or one of the other 7 built-in functions on the Ninja Woodfire grill, you can still add that touch of smoke flavor. And so here's a kind of a inside shot of what's going on. That's that Woodfire Technology. So you have that integrated smoke box. It has a convection fan that's going to surround your food with the smoke, with that hot air, and it uses 100% real wood pellets. You're getting 2 different flavors. You're getting a robust flavor and an all-purpose blend flavor. We're giving you some of those to test out as soon as you get it home. You'll have those in your box, but you can also buy some extra too, which I recommend because you want to have them stocked all summer. But it's going to save you money and time because it only takes a half a cup of pellets to do your whole entire recipe. So you don't have to constantly be feeding it.
You know, we've got these really cool Ninja coolers out here
let's
too.
have a drink.
I wonder if we've got these in stock. Check on hsn.com. We always have so much cool merchandise, including Butcher Box, including the coolers from Ninja. Let's get ready for summer. Come on.
Absolutely. And the Frostvault coolers are great too because they will hold ice for up to 5 days.